Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from Blunston Arena. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters. Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there will be something early for the bowlers, but the captain is asking their openers to get the pads on.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
A few moves made in the field.
Khan has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Well placed, should get a single.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on. They bring a bit of energy to the crease. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Catch it! Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Catch! Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Ooh. Misses everything. Yep.
No! That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keepers!
Really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, stick with three.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Hearn, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the river end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the river end.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Archer from the river end. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Go!
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah.
Solid defence, very compact.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
16 runs added there. The Lions are none for 30.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling. Yep. Yeah!
Loud appeal.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
A well-executed slower ball. They had to check the shot and could only push it away defensively.
Yeah. Keepers. Go. Catch it.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Go.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
8 runs added there. The Lions are none for 38. Howell coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Needs to be on target.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Super piece of timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Finch didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yeah.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep. Keeper's ball. No.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep. No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Drives and misses everything.
Inglis shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Brilliant diving stop.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Over. The Lions are none for 61.
Yeah.
A golden opportunity wasted. All they had to do was throw it to the right end.
Yep, yep. No!
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Timed that brilliantly.
That's just timed brilliantly, moving closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Inglis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Straight to the fielder. 14 runs added there. The Lions are none for 91. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice bowling.
Good pickup. Big chance. Bowler is confident on this one.
Well bowled.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes.
And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nicked it. Big shout. That's out. Caught.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Needs a direct hit.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yep. Well bowled.
Good running. It's needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Well bowled.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest. A few moves made in the field.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
I'd say that was the right call to not run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Khan from the river end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control and one bounce over the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Nice solid defensive shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Davies won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Quick onto that in the infield. Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Morgan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Good bit of timing there.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Inglis got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Gets back in time. A good decision against taking the risky second run.
Yep.
Great shot.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Gone! Played all around it.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score. But it's not to be.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Had to throw at the other end. A mix-up between the wickets and in the field.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Ooh, nice bowling.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Ooh.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep. No!
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
7 runs added in that over. The Lions are 4 for 159. Nicely played.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
End of the over. The Lions are 5 for 177. Going with pace now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Finds the edge. Now then, was there a faint edge? Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Stark, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Stark gets off the mark.
Yep.
Super shot.
The batsman gets their time.
Now they've marched on to their 100. This bowling attack have had no answers to the destructive hitting we've seen. Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Lions are 6 for 185. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Archer with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4, fantastic shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. A boundary off the last ball, is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep. No!
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yeah.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Howell back on now. Drives and misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep, yep.
Edged, unplayable. And taken, superb delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Joseph is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep, yep. Keep it.
This should be close. Loud appeal.
No!
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Super piece of timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Inglis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Edged it.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
End of the over, 10 offered. The Lions are 7 for 204.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keep up, keep up.
Needs to be on target.
No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keep out.
This could be out. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Straight to the fielder.
Go!
Could that be out? Looks so.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Loud shout.
Yep.
The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Hitting outside the line, not out this time. Live to fight another day, so close.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Just about timed that perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes. Go.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Joseph, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Great bowling. Yeah.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Bowler is confident on this one. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard.
For the betting side.
They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Pooran takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Chance! Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
The completion of a very tidy over. More importantly, 3 wickets have come from it. It's been a bowling masterclass.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
Timed that brilliantly.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Stark shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better. Getting nicely settled at the crease. Now would have been really happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah.
Got right in behind it.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well bowled.
Stark with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Great nut.
Fisher shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Waiting.
Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward. Catch in the end.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hearn will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yeah, mate.
Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Holder comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Good areas, buddy. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
Solid defence, very compact.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Beaten on the drive.
Buddy.
Stark with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
They'll get at least 1.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes. Well ball. Yep.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Joseph from the River end.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Huge edge.
Yes.
There's a chance if this hits.
Good return back from the deep. Floated that one up. Hit it well, but couldn't beat the field.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Well ball.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Lovely bowling.
Buddy.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Yep. Ballers.
End of the 7th over. The batting side are now on 6 for 49.
Van der Merwe, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Right there.
Well placed. Should get a single. Needs to be on target.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Good catch. Out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Great bowling.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Direct hit, and this could be gone.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Yep. Bowling, buddy.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Cornwall is keeping things tight.
Yes. Well bowled.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Misses everything.
Here he is, buddy.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. This should be close.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Could be close.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. No.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10 for the batting side.
Nice solid defensive shot. This could be trouble.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Big shout.
Yep. Keeper's end.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Well bowled.
There's trouble here. Bowler is confident on this one.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Khan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Bowling, buddy.
End of the 11th over. The batting side are now on 9 for 71.
Great nut.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Right off the middle of the bat.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely shot. Good. Seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. Yep.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Timed that brilliantly.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Through the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
Great control from the hand. A lovely bit of bowling induced the full shot. It just dipped a little and unlucky not to get the reward.
Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game. Join us again real soon